Hey guys, welcome to another video of DPO today. We're gonna dip these two. So, where do I even begin? At this point, I'm kind of like, I mean, yes, technically it's still 12 DPO, could be 11 DPO, but at the same time, my mind is starting to go along the lines of, let's see when my period shows up. I guess it's an automatic thing that happens. It's like, you know, hope starts to dwindle, I guess. Anyway, it was, yesterday's video's comments were quite interesting. Yeah. Let me just dip these tests and we will get into that because it amazes me. I mean, I make videos on the internet and people are bound to give their opinions. That is perfectly fine. I think what happens sometimes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happens sometimes, I think, is that people don't realize that what they're typing doesn't necessarily convey the emotion they want to convey as well. And though something may be written with all the best of intent, it might not come across as that. I'm not bothered really by any of the comments. Yeah. Sometimes some can be a bit snarky, a bit ironic. You can kind of tell, you can see those kind of comments very clearly. Some comments are coming from a good place, but really when you want to say a whole lot and you're trying to kind of condense it into a small comment, it definitely can come across as a little bit like, you know, oh my God, there's definitely something wrong with you. Go get checked. It's been 2 years. What are you doing? I do think, yeah. And then of course, I mean, you guys, yeah, like I know that there's like so many of you just kind of jump to like to respond and to stick up for me, and I appreciate it greatly. Honestly, if a comment is mean, very clearly being mean, very clearly like not said in the best way or being rude, sometimes people can be rude when they're just trying to be truthful and just kind of blunt. But again, that comes down to the fact that written word, when you're not seeing another person, it can kind of get misdrawn, you know, it's a bit tricky. So there are a lot of people, for example, who don't watch all my videos. So they don't know what I'm going through, or they don't know 100% like my full story, or if I'm able right now to access different things, why I do what I do. And that's okay. Like I understand that and I accept that because, as I said, not everyone sees all my videos. So, you know, I don't mind saying that, look, fertility treatments aren't for me right now. I can't do that. For multiple reasons, and there was one comment, oh, I don't remember the name now. I'm awful in that way, but there was one comment that actually put it very nicely, saying something along the lines of, there are so many reasons for someone to not be able to do something, financial, emotional, like my husband's input, for example. Like, there are just so many different things on why someone can't do something. Okay, this isn't just about me, it's like anyone, really, who can't access fertility treatments, who can't go to a fertility clinic. Unfortunately, at this point, for me, unfortunately, yeah, it is not an option for me. My options are continuing as I am and hoping that it's just a matter of time until my body kind of finds the right balance and the right timing and everything kind of comes together, or giving up. And I'm not ready to give up. And the one thing that these videos give me is a way to handle this whole thing that I would be doing no matter what. Like, even if I wasn't filming this, even if I wasn't like chatting with you guys and doing this whole thing, sharing my journey, I would still be doing this. This is something, yeah. So it just makes it so much more easy to, you know, it makes it much more easier to handle and deal with. And there goes my timer. Yeah. So, as I said, a lot of people don't watch all my videos. They don't understand why I do what I do. They don't understand that, you know, some people hate testing. They can't stand testing early. It just drives them, you know, mental. I understand that. I've gone through the phase of being completely obsessed and dipping tests literally all day long. Like, every time I would go to the bathroom and pee, I would dip a test. Like, I've reached that point. And thankfully, I am at a stage now where I don't do that. Other than the tests I do here with you guys, I literally don't do any other tests. I've kind of linked my testing to the videos, and in that way, I've kind of helped myself. That's how I feel. That's what I'm doing right now, and yeah. Anyway, we have 2 tests to look at. So, okay. One Step, then Predictor. I know a lot of you guys say you see like lines that are like a lot more prominent. There are faint shadows, but I'm very concerned that my One Step batch is definitely bad somehow, because it was very similar last cycle as well. I don't know. I mean, last cycle was a bit of a crazy one. Anyway, the crux of it is shadows can pop up on these tests. We all know that, especially those of us who do multiple tests and have been at this for a while. You will see faint lines. There are times when you'll see a faint line because you want to see a faint line. Like, it's not even there. That's a given, because you're trying so hard to see that line, you know? But my phone, I know that it will happen. I know that one day I'm going to flip this test over and it's just going to be, you know, undeniable. And my phone is being very annoying. Excuse me. Okay. Let's get going, because people have remembered to, like, you know, okay. Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna say negative, because as much as I'm going blind, thinking that there might be something on there, at this point I'm pretty sure if there was like a shadow yesterday, it would be darker today. It would be at least more like a very distinct shadow, not just like, I mean, you can kind of see it in the camera too, but I'm thinking that this batch may have been a bit of a bad batch. Anyway, okay. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I think, as I've said previously during this cycle, at least I have an idea. Like, for example, next cycle I would definitely use the progesterone ones from Mira. Give those a shot, see how, you know, how everything tracks. There are things to do. Plus, as I said, a lot of changes coming, a lot of things happening. I think, you know, the spring, yeah, I need to kind of get myself back into that. I think today I kind of, you know, there was a bit of a dip. It happens. I think sometimes we forget we're human, you know, and that a fertility journey, TTC journey, an infertility journey is not the easiest thing to go through, especially when it starts taking longer than you would assume it should. Okay, I'm babbling way too much today, I know. I don't know if you can hear Angel mumbling. Nah. And there seems to be something, but I don't think it's really, you know, I think it's kind of like a shadow of just where the line should be. Anyway, that's okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. As I said, there's just a lot happening right now, which is fine. A lot as in, it's time to kind of move forward and make changes and just kind of embrace, you know, different things in a good way. So yeah, tomorrow would be 13 DPO, 13/12 DPO. I bet you guys already know what's gonna happen. I will be here tomorrow. I don't know, it's like shadow lines. You're kind of like, what if? I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.